Okay, number 4, an NFL kicker misses 2 out of every 11 field goals. If he missed 8 field goals throughout the season, how many did he attempt? Okay, the word attempt means total. That means how many he actually kicked. Okay, so I'm going to make a T-chart, and I'm going to say misses or miss, and then I'm going to have one that just says make, and then I'm going to have one that says total for all the attempts. Okay, so I'm going to say make, and the reason why I'm doing make is because it's the opposite of miss, and you have to have something else to make up for the total. Okay, so it's a T-chart, it's just got 3. Okay, so if he misses 2 out of every 11, so 11 is going to be your total. Okay, if he misses 2 out of 11, that means he's going to make 9. Okay, because you have to have something else that happens between the 2 and the 11. So that's what the ones that he makes. Okay, now the actual question is saying, if he missed 8 field goals throughout the season, how many did he attempt? So they're wanting to know the total. If he missed 8, so let's put an 8 here for missed. What was his total? That's the question. Okay, since this is a ratio, you can look at what you got for your missed and go from the 2 missed to the 8 missed. And then you can go from the 11 missed to get your total for, you can go from your 11 total to get a total for if he missed 8. I'm sorry, I'm trying to video. Okay, so how do we get from 2 to 8? Okay, we're going to multiply by 4. Okay, so we're going to keep the same ratio. We're going to keep the same pattern. So we need to multiply 11 by 4. Okay, so we're going to have 44 total attempts if he misses 8. Okay, but I want to make sure that's right, so I'm going to double check and look over here at the make column. Okay, we did this times 4, now we do this times 4. 9 times 4 is 36. So does 36 plus 8 give us 44? Yes, so the answer is 44. Okay, number 5. The United States Air Force has 19 women for every. Okay, that for every or per is going to tell you that you're messing with the ratio. Okay, so the United States Air Force has 19 women for every 81 men listed. If a squadron has 250 members, approximately how many are men? Oh, goodness. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to make a T-chart here. I'm going to have men and women. And then I'm going to have total. Okay, so if I have men, let's see. So 19 women. Let's put 19 for women. Okay, then I have 81 men. Okay, and then the question is saying if a squadron has 250 members, approximately how many are men? Okay, how many are men? Okay, so this is the column that I'm actually going to want to get the answer for. But I have to take into account it's asking if we have 250 members. And it's also telling us to give an approximate. You don't want to put a half a person on there. Okay, so we have 250 members. That's going to be our total. Okay, that's not going to go with this total because that doesn't equal that, but that does equal 100. Okay, so our total that we're looking for is 250. Okay, so how many men plus how many women is going to give us 250 if we keep this in the same ratio of this 81 to 19? Okay, so let's do multiplication. Let's find the pattern. Okay, so let's say we just need to go to 200. Let's say we have a total of 200. Okay, well, if we had 81 for every 100, now let's multiply that by 2. Since we multiplied the total by 2, we're going to say 81 times 2 is 162. Okay, and then 19 times 2 is going to be 38. Okay, and then 162 plus 38 will give us that 200. Okay, to get to 250, how do you get from 250 from 100? I know that 100 times 2.5 would give me 250. Or I can say times 3 and get the 300, and then find out whatever the 300 is right here and right here for men and women. And then I can take the difference between the 38 and whatever answer and the 162 and whatever answer. I can take the difference halfway, and that'll give me these answers. Or I can just multiply by 2.5. Okay, so I'm going to multiply by 2.5. I'm going to say 81 times 2.5. I know it's hard to see, but I can see. I know what I'm doing. 201. Okay. So that's going to give me 102.5. And that's going to be my men. Okay, and then if I do the women, and I say 19 times 2.5, I'm going to say 45. 9, drop a 0. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. 5, 17, carry the 1, 47. Okay, I had a decimal there, I got a decimal there. Okay, so 102.57. Oh, there it is. I knew I messed up on that one. I didn't carry that one over here. Okay, so 202.5 men and 47.5 women. Now, I told you we're not going to have half a person, so we're going to round these. Because it's approximately, right? It says approximate. Okay, so it wants to know how many men. Okay, so if you have 250 for your total, you're going to have you're going to have approximately 203 men. So your answer for number 5 would be 203. Now, because it says approximately, we are making a prediction that if you get up to 250 members, like how many men would you have compared to women? Now, it may fluctuate a little bit, but in general, this is a good way to make a prediction. Okay, so about 203, 202, but in real life, it could end up being 210, 215, could be 195, but it's going to be around this number somewhere. Okay, so that's the answer for number 5.